Dragon's Lair. This is our Dragon's Lair YouTube
channel.
It was supposed to be
Channel.
It's a channel. It's a page.
So,
or whatever.
anyway,
it's YouTube. Or YouTube.
It's YouTube.
It's our YouTube. Yeah. All right. So, hey, listen. We've been doing a lot of videos lately, and we're going to be doing more. We're adding a lot more content to our channel, and definitely, it's going to be a fun year here in the comic books and here at the Dragon's Lair. So, definitely tune in, subscribe to us if you like us, tell your friends about us, and just say, hey, there are 4 fools on freaking YouTube that don't even know what they're talking about.
If you don't like us, still subscribe.
Exactly.
And comment that you don't like us.
I don't back that comment.
Let us know.
I know what I'm talking about.
Just let us know that you don't like us.
Okay, Robert E. Lee. I know what I'm talking about, Robert E. Lee.
Anyways, hey, listen. So today we're doing I guess the subject is going to be markups here at different stores and just our store, different stores in America, and how they do things. This is brought to our attention because there's been a lot of debates and a lot of the CGC Facebook pages and stuff like that all over the internet. So I'm going to kick it off. I'm going to throw it to one of you guys. So what's your take on markups? And what I mean by markups is like when a book comes out the first week. Say, for instance, let's give an example.
Prime example.
Prime example.
Last week, Star Wars The High Republic came out last week, right? Last Wednesday?
Yep.
2 weeks ago now. And there were many stores who were selling it for cover price. There are many stores that we've heard who are basically moving it up to the market value, which was about $15 to $20 that day.
Week one.
Yeah, the week one. The day it came
The
out.
day it came out.
And we've been hearing that. It's been going on all over the different places. We have another example is the Amazing Spider-Man number 55.
The Gleason cover.
The Gleason cover, which is a beautiful cover.
Beautiful cover.
So,
Yeah.
I should do that. So now prices now are up. I would.
They're marked up.
They're marked up
Yeah.
now. But we're going to give you everybody's take on this. What do you think? We'll start on to the right.
So day of books shouldn't be marked up. Star Wars. I saw I was perusing the interwebs, and I saw that cover right there, the Stephanie Hahn's cover, was already going for 15 day one. I don't think that's fair business play. Week 2, week 3, yeah, absolutely. Hike them babies up, but day 1, I don't think so. I know a lot of comic shops have been doing the markup day 1 because they see where the book's going,
right.
or they, you know how eBay has their pre-sales and stuff like that. So if eBay has it, hell, I can make a quick buck. Let me do what eBay's doing, which I really don't think is doing a service to the customers and the fans of that local comic shop.
Go ahead, Mo.
I don't like it, but we need to understand where the shop. Some shops might need to mark it up to stay afloat.
Certain
we
books.
don't know how
But the problem
the
is
customer flow is on that specific store. So some stores might have to mark it up just to make the money.
Yeah, but the problem is that store, if they keep doing that, they're going to stop going to the store.
You're absolutely
right.
right.
They're going to find another store.
But
so I'll tell you though, when it comes to these books, it's these things and apps like I love Key Collector. It's a great app. I think it's a great comic book resource. However, they put on there future keys. Right? There's actual future key thing that you can click on, and it'll tell you if the book's going to be hot. And
it doesn't tell you if the book's going to be hot. It tells you the potential of the book being hot.
And it'll tell you if there's something in the book that's going to be huge.
The consumer
or the community,
make it hot, or we make it flop.
Yeah.
So it's all on us.
That's what I'm trying to get at. We drive the market.
We drive
the market. So I can't hate on stores that mark up a book based on the market that we hype up.
You can't, but not day one.
No,
not day one.
But then again, some stores do it because there's no competition for those stores.
That's true too.
Yeah,
I agree.
So, for example, when I went to visit my wife's family in Wisconsin, we had to drive an hour to find a comic book store. There was nothing else.
Nothing else.
If I want to, I had to go to Green Bay to find a few good comic book stores, right?
Yeah.
So that store had outrageous prices. Like on regular Ninja Turtles, non-keys, regular IDW Ninja Turtles, $10.
Ooh.
Why? Because it's Ninja Turtles. And I was like, Midtown has it here. He's like, can you read it now? Exact same answer the guy gave me.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I was like, hey, it's a valid point. So I walked away because I don't need to spend $10 for $4
exactly.
But some stores run their business based on that. They know they control the market. They know you want to go to a store, pick a book, read it right then and there.
Instant gratification.
Instant gratification.
Well,
so the FOMO, fear of missing out.
So I
Fear
mean,
of missing out.
That's
That's huge for these.
That's how they do
Yes.
it.
Quincy, I mean that's perfect. If you're missing out, is why these books are $40 now.
Yeah.
Why this book, The High Republic, in this variant, is a hot variant.
A lot of other
it's
stores
you're
do
missing
it.
out.
A lot of other stores
Which is why I'm
do it.
buying it today at Dragon's Lair.
A lot of other
2 weeks
stores do
afterwards.
it
2 weeks afterwards.
because they order this book. Like for example, what happened here with the Star Wars.
Yeah.
It's an amazing read. I love it. I don't keep track of Star Wars. Everybody knows this. I know very little Star Wars.
Yeah.
But I read it and I liked it, and I'm gonna pick up the second book. Right.
Right.
But Bernie didn't order enough books for everybody that liked it.
Yeah.
Because we wasn't expected the hype to be that big.
No.
The hype was big.
The hype was big.
The hype was already out there.
The
2
hype
weeks
was
ago.
big. It got bigger. I'm going to say that. It got bigger.
That's what I meant. That's what I meant.
But I pulled books that day. Everyone who had it on their list
Got one.
got one.
And they were on the shelf.
And they were on the shelf.
But
a
I can
lot.
tell you. But I can
True.
tell you on Key
True.
Collector, the almost 2 days before it came out, it was already on the hot key list. 2 days before it came out.
Right, because it was 2 weeks after the Mandalorian episode.
I'm with you, but I'm just like.
Do you know why I
before
bought
the
that
book was even on the shelf?
You know
Because
why I
it was
bought
a
that
hot
Because
key.
the Mandalorian.
Nope, because somebody posted on Facebook, there's a Chewbacca Jedi. And I was like, I want to. Is a bear Jedi somewhere running around? Like, I want to know.
So I kick it over to the business owner.
Yeah. What was
What's
your
your
thing?
take
All
on it?
right, so I've been doing this a long time, just a couple years.
Yeah.
Since 90s.
Pretty much since Jesus
About
played.
32 years.
Pretty much since Jesus played
So
fullback.
I've always looked at it this way: when the book comes out on the shelf, it's my duty. It's my duty as as the comic shop owner, the local owner, is to actually try to get the long term,
yeah.
the long term money. It's not about the short term money because you can make $20 like that,
Easy.
just easy like that.
20
And
bucks is 20
I can make
bucks.
it.
Yeah.
But what's going to happen when I put it up for 20? And then the customer comes in and he turns around and doesn't buy it, or he buys it. He says, "I'm never going there again." So
What I did in Wisconsin.
Yeah.
so
exactly.
That's true, but so I'm gonna give you an example of your $10 book, Okay, so I also have to look at this. So you're right, you can buy it from Midtown, but the book will cost you $4.
Plus shipping.
What's shipping?
That's $10. Right?
No,
It's
I know.
there.
No,
so
I know.
so
I know.
there is that aspect, and when we do variants here, we do the ratio variants. And ratio variants, of course, the 1 in 25,
1 in 50,
1 in 10, 1 in 50,
1 in
and of course those are going to be marked up. The comic book publishers do that as an incentive to
you
get
to buy
us,
more
the
books.
retailers, to buy more books for the customers.
yourself.
So I don't personally feel like a book should go up on the shelf. That okay, it's hyped that day. We knew it was $20,
Yeah.
but I put some on the shelf. I've even had a few customers who came in within the last few days and go, "Hey, Bernie, I had this on my list. Blah blah. I didn't have it on my list, but man, I'm looking at the list and they've got all Star Wars. So I always put a couple in case we get damaged ones. And you know what? I gave it to them cover price. I tell them, "Hey, I just want to let you know that's a $20 book." And they're like, "What?" I said, "Yeah." But I know you get Star Wars, and I have a couple put away just for that. So that's my service. That's what I do at my store.
Oh, so like a decent human being.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
Nice.
like I said, it's long term versus short term money, and I guess that's why I've been in business for close to 30 years. Actually, me being in the owner of this store for about 30 years.
Yeah.
So that's how I kind of look at it. Now, there's other things that came up, and it's happened here over time, where Marvel does this thing where they do target variants, and that's where they go, "Hey, in order for you to get this these variants, in order for order these variants, you can order as many as you want, but you have a target hit." So they go, "Hey, we need your target is 80 copies," and it's kind of weird because if you're a bigger store, your target is higher.
You're in a bigger city.
'Cause you're in a bigger city.
You have a bigger audience.
But what's messed up is there could be a guy out there who owns a smaller store, and his target is like 6 because he only orders 5 copies.
Yeah.
So it's crazy that the small store could actually take advantage of this
More than the
business
bigger store,
Yes,
yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, but that's what I've done in the past, and in the past I've gone, you know what? I know a few of these customers, say for instance, like Quincy or somebody who's came in and say, "Hey, Bernie, I want to get this variant," and I've done it where I've hit that target, but I've had to price that variant just a little higher. Sometimes maybe double the cover price, and the reason why is because I know that I was getting stuck with 20 copies or whatever I had to hit, and for me. I may make that money back, but the biggest thing, again, it's short term versus long term.
Right.
I've satisfied the customer, and he go, "Man, Bernie got that for me. Yeah, I had to pay.
I'm gonna
and
come back."
I tried it, but I'm gonna come back because I know that's right. And that's where we've had this discussion here recently on a Facebook chat where I had another guy who claimed that I sold a book, a variant for $10, and it was going for $10. And of course, I explained to them, I tried to explain to them because they don't understand
The business
aspect.
aspect.
It's just he sold a random variant for $10 just to make money. Man, it's never been about the money for me because if it's been about the money, I probably would have left this comic business a long time ago.
But, no, I'm sorry, but just interject too. Like any hobby you do is expensive. Either
Absolutely.
I shoot guns on the weekend. I collect comics. They're two very expensive hobbies.
Yeah.
So if you can't afford the hobby, you
Don't get
may
in.
want to reevaluate your life or your hobbies.
Yes, that's true.
Try bird watching. I've also done that as well. It's very inexpensive.
Very
but
cheap.
I'm just saying, like, if we all know, you're right.
Oh,
$20,
next one.
So-
Bird fish. Go fishing.
or go fishing.
Well, we
Yeah,
know
I
Mike because Mike's the business. He's the woodsy guy. So.
I don't go fishing, but I figure somebody
But I'm
might.
saying, like, if we like Star Wars, we all know Star Wars is going to be hot. We all know those burns are going to skyrocket. If you don't have the money for it,
Don't get into it.
don't get into it, or
Or
don't
don't collect
expect
it.
don't
Yeah.
expect for you to happen across a deal on something that's hyped as much as Star Wars or the Spider-Mans or Carnage or Venom. Those things are always going to start off high, and if you don't have the money for it, hey man, I'm sorry.
Well,
I'm
and
just
going back
sorry.
to that, there's a difference between collecting and reading.
true.
Collectors will
True.
want to get variants and things like that.
True.
Readers just want to come in here,
No,
buy
I
a
think
comic
they're,
off
I
the
think they're
shelf and
one of the
enjoy it.
same. I think there's the comic book, the collector, the reader, and then there's the resale guy, the flipper.
Yeah,
those are
we
different.
talked about that
Yep.
on the last
Because
video too.
I read and I collect, but I don't flip.
Yeah.
And there's guys who come in here on a habitual basis that recollect and flip, or they just flip. So
Well, and they want to buy 5 or 6 copies
right,
so that they can.
and that's
flip.
another topic.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
another
where
whole
when a
other
book like that goes up for that much, I go,
Yeah.
oh, one per
One
customer.
per customer. Yeah.
And I
This week book was the Guanine versus Carnage.
Yeah,
The
that's
one in
just
25.
your book. That's just your book.
I mean, but the one in 25.
Nobody else like that.
I mean, no, but that book,
The
right,
one in 25 started at $100
It
bucks.
did.
and you bought it,
D-Day.
and you didn't buy it for cover price. Bernie
I mean,
sold it to you for fair
That's
market
right.
value.
That's right.
It was a fair price. It
It
was
was
a cover price.
It wasn't.
No.
It was a fair price.
But
It
it's
was.
not going to
It
be
was.
cover price though.
No,
if,
but I'm
if it's
saying
a high
that
variant,
it
yeah,
was
it's
one of
not
the-
gonna
And
be
we
cover
also
prices.
need to stop putting the pressure on these comic book owners to sell us these things at cover price when they're
Yeah.
the one who ultimately is going to fail
Yep.
or
Yeah.
succeed
Yep.
if the money doesn't come their
I
way.
guarantee you, if
So-
Bernie sells a book at cover
does that,
price
does
for
that,
$6,
does that mean my good
he's
buddy
not
Mike,
getting
I get
$6.
to charge you more for that?
You got to pay Diamond for
No,
that book.
it's already
you
done.
know. So it's not like $6 is going right into Bernie's pocket.
No,
you know he's got to pay Diamond and everybody
I
else.
think that's
too,
what people
so.
fail to realize
They
too.
do.
That
They do.
oh, he's selling his book for $100. That's coming straight to his pockets. Like, nah, that's
No.
next week's book. That goes
Exactly.
until next week's.
The
book.
thing is
So-
that it's not that people fail to realize it. It's that it's not important for them because it's
Right.
not their problem.
It's true.
It's not their
true.
bill.
Absolutely.
Oh, if the comic book shop
They
pays
just
the,
want a
the
deal.
power bill,
Yeah.
that's not my problem. They figure
And
it
then
out.
comic book collecting is so cutthroat. Like it's
It is.
it's
Yeah, it is.
cutthroat.
It is.
It's, I mean, I've stood in line out here to get some random pick a cover, pick a comic, just so I can say I have it first. And
Yep.
or the book comes out Daredevil a month, 2 months ago. The
Daredevil
Daredevil
25.
Yeah. Oh my
25,
God,
yeah.
that book
With the gloves,
went so high, and then like
Yeah.
she's back to Elektra.
Yeah.
Well-
like the 3 more. It's like come on,
Hey,
guys.
well,
Like
that book that everybody pay high, it's regular price
It's
now.
not regular
Like,
price.
it's-
But you know what? Talking about marking up though, we can't just go comic book stores. You have to look at online as well, right?
Okay, sure,
Because
for
so
sure.
look at eBay. eBay, everybody has apps to tell you what the value of a comic book is.
Yep.
What it's going for, typically on eBay, at an average. So why do people continue? I get people want to make money, but at the same token, you can't say that the value of a book is $280 and then put it on eBay for $400.
yeah, but we have that. We have that choice to buy it or not.
Yep.
Like I
True.
know when I search up random comic book number whatever.
But you also talk about
I also
responsibility.
do. Well, yeah, responsibility. I also search like multiple. I just don't go, oh,
Yeah.
this guy has it for $80.
Yeah.
Let me jump on that.
I just think that you're almost asking for people to get ripped off, and then that drives the market too. Because look, now they bought it at $400.
That affects
now
the market.
this book
That affects
now
the
this
market,
that
yeah.
affects the market. Now this book goes higher,
or-
and now you're paying $500 now for a 7.0.
or they go lower because I've
Or they go
Exactly.
lower.
Or they go
because
lower.
I had one friend. He said, "Hey, can I buy this book for me?" The 7.5 went for $280, and then we looked at
Yeah.
the GPS.
It was like-
A 7
7.0 was
for
like
$300.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was like, wait a minute.
And in those cases, we call it a fluke.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's not normal.
Yeah, exactly.
No, that's not normal. Let's
But
go,
at the
let's
same
go up, let's
time,
go up.
Yeah.
that's what it comes down to is everybody that buys or especially sells comics has a responsibility to the entire community.
I think
Because yes, you can affect the market value on one book,
Yeah, that's true.
and it hurts everybody, or it helps
true.
everybody.
Or helps
I
everybody.
think
You
we, as collectors and comic book buyers, investors, whatever you want to call us, we are our own enemies.
Oh,
'Cause
absolutely.
We either push something as high as to the moon, or we can just
shoot it
crash
down.
it.
Yep.
Well, what's funny is like when you go on the internet and people just one person asks a question, and I hate it. One person asks a question. It's just a legit question, and then someone comes up, he says stuff, and then all of a sudden he starts calling them these names. It's like, dude, the guy just asked
just
a
asked a
question.
question.
And then some guy, it's so funny.
That's how you lose business.
Yes,
100%.
I mean, just it's people. I mean, that's how. I mean, I just look at why are we arguing? It's comic books.
Yeah. Well, the
Yeah,
moral of the
it's supposed to be
story
fun.
is if you put value into something, value is going to come back out, right? So I'm just saying, like, so give these comic book owners a gosh darn break.
Yeah.
Like,
For real.
at the end of it, it's about money. Yes, it's about the community and facilitating a hobby, but it's still about the money at the end of the day. 'Cause
Still business.
He needs to feed his family. I need to feed mine, and vice versa, and so forth and so forth. So
Seems like I feed Mike.
I mean, if I don't feed mine, then for sure they're gonna come for Bernie.
exactly.
He takes all of my money. He takes it all. He takes it all.
Bernie, any last words on the markups, brother?
No, man. I guess if it goes back to collecting, you buy what you like, and if it happens to go up, it goes up. You know,
I have the money to buy it.
But I don't want to pay.
I don't want to.
But I don't want to buy it
Well,
at that price.
I don't have those problems. So
But you know, like they said, every store owner is they know their own finances. They know
Yeah.
what they need. So you can kind of like, I guess you can look at them and go, you know, I'm not going to go back there. You know, or you can.
Right.
It's your choice. That's
Yeah.
basically what it is. Not every comic store owner is squeaky clean. Some are dirty. Some are real dirty. But hey, man, it's really your choice to go where you want to go. That's the bottom line.
As a customer, you get to choose where you're gonna get your books from. You're gonna get to choose
How
what
much you
store
pay.
or site you're gonna support with your dollars. So
And you guys should come here to Dragon's Lair.
if you're in North Carolina,
If you're in North Carolina,
you need to come here.
you need to come to
Fayetteville, Fort Bragg
Fayetteville.
area.
You need to come
You
to
need to check
Dragon's
this
Lair.
out.
Check out these walls. Check out these books.
Check out
They're
Quincy. Check out Quincy.
Check out Quincy.
Amazing.
I
He's
am-
amazing.
He's
You
also
are. You do are.
he's also recently married and having.
Oh, you're married?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
right.
married.
Still
Oh,
check
you
him
never,
out.
you never
Check him out.
Check them out.
funny.
So
It's funny,
anyways,
you never
thank
mentioned
you
you were
for
married to
tuning
me.
in and watching us, watching four
Multiple
guys
days we've been on.
talk about marking up stuff.
You've been married?
But hey, like I said, come by and see us. We'd love to have you just come in and see us. It's not it's not about the money for me. Just we have to pay our bills. But man, overall, man, we love the community and just love meeting people. Come in,
Come
here,
hang
so,
out.
Yeah, come hang out.
Come sit here.
The couch.
Make a
Yeah.
video with us.
This couch.
In the COVID
This couch is
guidelines.
even
You
Mike's.
too.
This couch was Mike's at one time.
This
You
is my
too
couch.
can sit on this couch.
It's still mine.
It's not hard.
And be like our friend Eric and fall asleep on
And
it.
fall
You can
asleep.
sleep on
Yeah.
it.
And have
You
pictures
can nap
taken.
on the couch.
So that's it, guys. If you like it, subscribe to us. And if you have any kind of suggestions about what you want to see us talk about, feel free to come by and to comment, like you said. Or
Comment below.
Or stop by
Comment
and tell
below.
us.
Below.
Have a good one. Take care.
And
Bye-bye.
always keep it comic.